Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? It's another one of those days. It's officially Tuesday, Wednesday. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy year so far for the transsexuals and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I'm coming to you once again with another bit of bad news. As you noticed back before, on February, I believe the 2nd, I had told you about another transsexual that was murdered by her football boyfriend, who allegedly says that he didn't know, but they were living together for a long period of time. And as you listen to the video, if you go back to the video that I had did back there, it states that the neighbors knew that they were together and stuff like that. Anyway, that being said, today we come to you, I come to you with another devastating bad news of another transsexual that has been murdered. Her name is Penny Proud. New Orleans trans advocates say they have been left stunned by the death of Penny Proud, one of the city's young black trans residents, the latest casualty in the ongoing national trend of anti-trans violence that has seen 5 trans women of color killed within the 5 weeks of 2015. Proud 21-year-old was fatally shot multiple times at 1:30 a.m. on February the 10th, according to local news reported by NOLA. At the National Coalition of Violence Programs has leaked a Proud to a few details currently available by the first press release to address the situation from New Orleans LGBT young youth of color advocate group BreakOUT. This is the girl that was murdered, 21-year-old Penny Proud. She's 21 years old. At 1:30 in the morning, she was murdered, I believe on February this month. So I believe it was February the 10th, I'm not sure, but you can always look it up on Advocate. Anyway, that being said, she was murdered at 1:30 in the morning. She was shot. Unfortunately, another girl has been murdered and stuff like that. And there, you know, so far for this year of 2015, we've lost 4 black transsexual women and 1 Latino transsexual woman. Anyway, they want to make sure, people just want to make sure that we get this out, because obviously we're getting no media coverage. No one is talking about it. No one's saying anything about it. And they want you to kind of push so much that people can get tired of hearing it. Because the simple fact of the matter is that it's going up underneath the rug and no one is really talking about it. I mean, me and a couple other girls are like putting it out there, and, you know, we're stomping and stuff like that, but we cannot do anything without you. And the thing about it is that we have to get much more upset, much more mad about it, because the simple fact of the matter is that one day it could be our turn and we could actually be the one in the headlights, God forbid. Anyway, that being said, you know, yesterday I was online and stuff like that, you know, and I'm always coming to the point where a lot of things bother me, but I'm trying to just differentiate everything so I can kind of put it in focus. And I was online yesterday, and a girl had put up a, the title of a football player killed the transsexuals. And so many men signed on that felt as though the guy was right for killing her, and so many people felt as though it was, so not so many girls, but so many guys thought it was, so many guys that signed up thought it was okay, well, I can understand justification. It is not right to take someone's life. I mean, my thing is it don't have to be trans, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be trans, it can have to be a woman, it doesn't have to be anybody. You have no right to take no one's life. You did not bring them there, so you have no right to take them. Even if you brought them there, you have no right to take them away. Anyway, that being said, and the thing about it that kind of bothered me is that the girls sit back and, you know, they were upset with him. This guy, you know, kept going back and forth, and he felt as though it was okay. But what bothered me the most is that the girl who brought him inside of this group didn't get rid of him immediately. You know, my thing is this, is that sometimes we get so caught up in the visual. Oh, he is so fine. Oh, he got a big this, and he got. And the simple fact of the matter is that you don't honestly think that this didn't happen to the girls who brought these same men, or these type of incidents happen to them, that these type of guys end up inside their house and they try to kill them. There have been so many women that have been murdered and stuff like that, and it's by the men. They thought that was so fine, he was so nice, he was so sweet. But then that undertone of what he's saying is that he don't even like you. And the simple fact of the matter is that once he brings that out and shows you that he has no respect for you, and he can sign onto someone murdering someone like you, you've learned your truth. But a lot of girls, for some reason, want to close their eyes to it. That's why This is why I'm the way I am. This is the reason why I say to myself, I don't get involved in all this different type of oopala with these girls, because sometimes these girls are just going all the way to the left, and I can't do it with them. And a lot of them are like, well, Raven, let me hang out. No. You keep that over there, because I don't want to be a part of this. And the thing about it that gets me upset is that it went on and on and on like it was okay. And I sit back and I watched how, you know, they was just signing on, oh, it was okay, well, you know, it was okay that she got killed, it was all right, and I disagreed. Now, and I had to ask myself, and something I had done before, I said, if this situation is this way, and you have a problem with this situation, Raven, why don't you just leave and leave that situation there? Because if it's not what you want, then you need to, and that's what I did, I left it alone. It bothered me because I couldn't believe that the person who allowed it, you know, my thing is that you're supposed to protect your sisters. Once someone shows you who they are, you just believe it. It's just that simple. Anyway, that being said, and the thing about it was that it didn't bother me so much of what he was saying because I expected of men, because, you know, I can't, I'm not big on men right about now. And the thing about it was that it bothered me that she allowed him, you know what I'm saying, like take a dog and stick it on somebody, you sit back and look and say, well, I don't understand what the dog did, that was wrong. But you know what he did was wrong because you was the one who released it. Anyway, that being said, and my heart goes out to the girls that have been murdered for giving a man a chance and putting them into their lives and thinking that maybe he's out there, maybe he's Mr. Right, and finding that he was definitely Mr. Wrong. And like I always said before, and I'll say it again, and I may be wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway, the fondest motherfuckers are the craziest ones. The ones who look like your dream, honey, he turns out to be a nightmare. Anyway, that being said, her name was Penny Proud. She's 21 years old, and she's passed on, and I'm sure this video probably won't even get watched anyway, because half of y'all could care less. Anyway, not everybody, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of people do sign on, and a lot of times I delete the things that they say, but trust me, behind the scenes, I get attacked for making these videos, because some people feel as though we want to be dead. Anyway, that being said, I want you to be safe, and I want to tell you I love you, and I want to say hello to people, boom. I want to say, oh, people, bam, and I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. You do to you. I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck 'em.